It's your boy, Larry Long Jr., back again for this week's Midweek, Midday, Motivational Minute, episode number 52. Woo! Give yourselves a hand. We made it in 2025, and my sincere hope is that you are able to thrive in 2025. It feels so good. I would say we're at the finish line, but hold up, wait a minute. We are not at the finish line. We are just getting started because we're going to get in the mix in 2026. I don't know about you, but I'm excited. 2025, ooh, it was ups and downs. There were highs and there were lows. There were twists and there were turns. There were lessons learned and there were lessons lessons earned. Oh, goodness. Took it from all over. But you know what we're going to do? We're going to take it with a smile. Because hopefully it was the relationships. Hopefully it was the signature, the memorable experiences of the year that meant so much for you, because that's what it meant so much for me. I was reflecting on the year, and yes, it's going to be story time now. I hope you can hear me. Is the microphone on? I thought Dr. Amna Shabir. Yeah, I got backup just in case you take my gold mic. I got backup to the backup. And thanks to my buddy Rafe, one of my speaker buddies, a client of mine. Thank you for the ornament, Rafe. Can you hear me now? Yes, even on our Christmas tree, we are rocking the mics. But I reflected back. And if you look back exactly a year ago, I was going through some stuff, some head trash. I don't know, maybe I'm the only one that has gone through head trash. But I was thinking, hey, Larry, if you're going to tell other people to be bold, if you're going to encourage other people and boost them up, why don't you do it for yourself? And I had been sitting for the past 4 years saying, maybe I should do a newsletter. But why didn't I do a newsletter? Because I was scared. I call it FUD, not Elmer FUD, but fear, uncertainty, and let's call it double doubt. Those stories in my mind were telling me, Larry, you're not good enough to do a newsletter. You're not that nice when you write. You're okay when it comes to the short form on LinkedIn, but a newsletter, that's big. That's a big, hairy, audacious goal, and you ain't ready. And I listened to that voice for 4 years. Shame on me. And I want to say thank you to you and you. Instagram, YouTube, LinkedIn, Facebook. Thank you for all your support. It means the world. And that voice inside can really be so strong. It can drown out every other voice. And it took me to come to that moment on December 31st of 2024 to say, Larry, if you're going to tell other people to be bold, you need to be bold yourself. You need to go ahead and knock that voice Cletus off of your shoulder that's telling you not to do a newsletter. And folks said, Larry, that doesn't make any daggone sense. You go live every Wednesday, a newsletter, that's easy peasy lemon squeezy. And yes, rationally it is. But unfortunately, just the way my brain works, it's not rational. It's emotional, and it has a scaredy cat, scaredy pig. I was scared to put out a newsletter, but I said, you know what? I'm going to do it. Like Nike said, I'm going to just do it. And I did. And it's been amazing. My newsletter has allowed for so many new connections. It's allowed me to touch people. It's allowed me to learn from people that I wouldn't normally learn from. And the list is growing, which is amazing. The impact is growing globally, which is amazing. It's crazy because I did it monthly in December. December 31st, I did it monthly, the end of January. And then I said in April, why don't I do it 2 times? And I want to say thank you to Sebastian in Minnesota, Sebastian Dzuik, for encouraging me. And Sebastian said, Larry, why don't you do it every week? And I said, hold up, wait a minute. I'm crawling. You want me to sprint? So I went to 2 times a month. And it was okay. Nothing hurt me. I think this button normally says, that was easy. I wouldn't say it was easy, but with the help of my team. And I see Lee in the Philippines. Thank you so much, Lee, for being by my side this entire year. Couldn't do it without your support. Lee is my virtual professional. She's a partner in my business, just helping me every step of the way. So we went to 2 times, and then we got to June, July. Summertime. Watch out now. Yeah, Will was saying, keep my name out your mouth, Larry. But it was summertime. I said, hey, summertime in the city. Why don't we do this weekly? And it didn't hurt. Boop. That was easy. It wasn't easy, but I can tell you that once you take that first step, it gets easier. So I did some reflection, and I know this is the midweek, midday motivational minute. I hope that this reflection will help you to say, FUD, be gone. Get rid of that fear, that uncertainty, and that doubt. As my coach Kristen said several years ago, it's your body doing what it's supposed to be doing. Your body, I think they call it fight, flight, fawn, or freeze. No American child is free. Your body is doing exactly what it's supposed to. But what you can do is say, thank you, body, for doing exactly what you're supposed to do, for protecting me. But you know what? From here on out, I got this. Now, if there's a lion, a tiger, a bear, oh my, then yes, I need your body. I need you to kick in that FUD. But for everything else, I'm going to beat it back. Come on, Cletus, you're gonna walk over, but you're going to live back. I'm going to knock that voice off of my shoulder that's telling me all the things that I can't do, all the things that I'm not nice at. As my voice told me, Larry, you ain't that nice. You ain't all that in a bag of chips. Well, we have the ability to knock that voice out, and we have the ability to fill the story that we want to write. I might be scared, and I'm going to do it anyway. And I'm going to learn. And I'm going to win because I'm learning, I'm enjoying, I'm trusting the process. I'm betting on myself. Someone needs to hear this right now, and it's probably me. I'm going to go back and listen to this replay because 2026, not only am I going to get in the mix, but I've got some big, hairy, and audacious goals. It starts with health. Your health is your wealth. We know this, but sometimes knowing isn't doing. But I'm on a fitness journey to watch what I eat. I've proven that I could do it. But now I'm trying to prove that I can keep it going. There's no time for bow time if I want longevity and family time. Tastes like chicken. It's just a keychain. You don't have to worry about it. As my doctor said, hey, Larry, mix in some fruits and vegetables. Okay, doc. Can you hear me now? So that's my number one big, hairy, audacious goal. Number 2 is financial. And I'm putting it out there. I've never done it before where money was a core goal. But what I realized is that if it's not, I'm not going to be able to impact people. And in my mind, I always thought that money connected with service. And if you're all about service and helping people and serving people, you can't be about the money. And that was a story I was telling myself. And my coach broke it down and said, Larry, if you continue to operate like a charity, like a nonprofit, you're not going to be able to impact people. You're going to have to go back to corporate America, womp womp. And you'll be looking back at, what if? What if I prioritized serving people and making impact and making income? So that's my number 2 goal. It's tough to say it out loud, but I'm okay with it. I'm getting okay with it. I want to say thank you to my mastermind, Jasmine Brett Stringer, Amani Roberts. It was a great session yesterday with y'all. Thank you for your support. I want to say thank you to my mentor, Stan Phelps. Thank you for taking the time on Monday to meet with me, to share with me, to help me learn, to help me talk through some things. I'm excited. Next is family. Yeah, prioritizing my family, that good quality time. Doing it with intentionality, not just willy-nilly. I'm stirring it up, but we might be taking a trip for an engagement to Portugal. Que pasa? Yeah, I don't speak Portuguese, but close enough. Taking the family with me. Going to NSA in Austin. Planning on taking the family. The kids want to go to the youth leadership conference again, which was a highlight last year. After family, yeah, we're getting our Tiger Woods on. We want to do some golf. Yeah, everywhere I go, I want to take the golf clubs as long as the weather is nice. That's living a life with intentionality. For me, family, faith, friends, golf, yeah, and also having a ton of fun. My question for you is, are you having fun? When you look back through 2025, was your fun meter off the charts? Was it off the chain or was it just somewhere in the middle? You control that. I encourage you to prioritize having fun because we know this. And I love how Inky Johnson always shares that we take for granted so many times that when we leave our door in the morning, when we leave the house, we're not guaranteed to come back. Life is too short. We're all living our dash. Are you living it to the fullest? Next year. Well, next year is here. Next week. Oh, I'll get to that. No, right now. That's my encouragement. Right now, I encourage you. I'm cheering you on. I'm supporting you to go get it right now. Don't wait. Don't play ahead, but let's go get it right now. Let's go ahead and dream big. For me, it's speak. I want to speak on global stages. I'm going to Australia in March. Good day, mate. I guess I need to work on my accent right there. I might be going to Scotland in June. Might be able to take the whole fam. At least taking my wife is the plan. Come on, y'all. Happy wife, happy life. So I want to speak around the world. I want to inspire. I want to serve. I want to help people transform lives across the globe, Mr. Worldwide. And then let's do it again. Let's repeat. For you, what's that big dream that you've been noodling on, that you've been sitting on? I'm here to let you know that yes, you can. Yes, you. I'm talking to you, IG. I'm talking to you, YouTube, LinkedIn, and Facebook. Yes, you can. You've got everything that you need to have success and to capture those big dreams. I love this quote that talks about so often we overestimate what we can do in 6 months, what we can do in the short term. Oh, I can go to the moon. Well, you can, just not in 6 months. While we underestimate what we can do in 5 years. 5 years is a long horizon. And with today's technology, things are changing. But I encourage you, I challenge you to think about what's your long-term goal. Let's say 2 years from now. I'm not a math major, but December 31st, 2027. What does success look like? What do you want your life to look like? If you could craft the perfect place for you, space for you, where would you be? I've been on this journey. I'm coming up on my 5-year anniversary. Woo, it gives me chills just thinking about it. March 26th of 2026. Wow, 5 years. It's been an amazing journey. I was reflecting back and I was thinking back, and I'll never forget when Jim Keenan, Gap Selling author, he shared with me when we were on the bus tour. 2022, we were on our bus tour going across the entire U.S., and he said, Larry, I pick up some hints of fear and everything you talk about. And you joke about it. Oh, I'm not going in the ocean because sharks like dark meat. Oh, I'm not going to do it. You joke about it, but you really have a deep-seated fear. And I appreciate Keenan keeping it real. Brother to brother sharing with me that that's how I'm presenting and that's what I'm believing in my heart and my mind, and it's coming through in my words. And like I said earlier, fear be gone. Let's take that fear and let's push it to the side. Let's say, thank you, but I don't need you right now, fear. I'm good with being bold. I'm good with my superpowers, with me shining brightly and brilliantly, serving strongly, inspiring folks. I'm good in the neighborhood. So that's my encouragement. I look back on the year and it was amazing. January, we were in Myrtle Beach with BTS, Black's Tire and Auto Service. We took it to Charlotte with SPX Flow. And I want to say thank you to Natalie and the Gould family for hosting me. That was when we got hit with the big snow and I had to, instead of being in person in the studio, I had to do it from La Casa de Gould. We had to flip it and reverse it. Can you work it? Yeah, Monty, I threw that in there. Little musical reference. Don't call me Missy Elliott. But yeah, we had to adjust. We had to adapt. We had our NSA Carolinas as I was wrapping up my presidency. We were in Concord for Eloquence. Got to take it up to Greenwich, Connecticut with Pitney Bowes. And then I also got to play Pinehurst #2. Thank you so much, Pat. Pat Haggerty hooked it up. I enjoyed it with Marcus and Stan. We had a blast. Never thought I would play Pinehurst #2. Took it into February. Took it up to the North. I didn't think they would let me in with everything that was going on. But yeah, they welcomed me. Voices welcomed me. In London, Ontario, Canada, had a blast in February. In March, as we wrapped up Q1, it was awesome going to NSA Thrive, getting to speak on the main stage in front of my peers. And what made it super special was having my wife right there by my side. I love you, baby. Uh, in March, I made it back to Columbia, Maryland. Paul Donovan Day, my old travel baseball coach from the Columbia Reds. We were able to honor his memory, his legacy, the impact that he had on so many of us was just amazing. We took it into Q2 April. NSA Carolinas. We were in Greenville, South Kakalaki, talking about expertise. And I rolled that over. Yeah, I think they said life is a beach. The time with the family at Miramar Beach. We took a road trip. Thank you so much, Jen Hoverstad, for giving us a tour of Chick-fil-A. That was great. It was amazing. And then we made our way down to Miramar Beach. Beautiful sand, beautiful beaches, beautiful water. What an amazing lifetime memory, a signature experience, as I like to call it. And that took us into May. Watch out now. We went to the Far East, Singapore, for the APSS, Asia Professional Speaker Singapore. It's been an amazing year. Those memories. I encourage you to take a look at your photos. Go back through the different months and see what were those signature, those one shining moments that you enjoyed. In June, we took it to Chicago, Black Doctor Org, 2-day sales training, just fun times. We had our NSA Carolinas annual meeting where I got to pass the gavel to Dr. Sarah Glova, who's now our president. In July, I got to take it back to Florida, West Palm Beach. Got to go to Wilmington and take the family. We were there with the North Carolina Government Finance Officers Association. Boy, that's more than a mouthful right there. We took it to Hotsdale. Scottsdale, close enough. 104-degree weather. We played golf. The family got to enjoy. My wife got to hang out with the Real Housewives of NSA. She had a blast. The kiddos had a blast at the Youth Leadership Conference. That was definitely a signature experience. They got to stay the whole time. I had to leave early to go to Milwaukee for the NACE Experience, National Association for Catering and Events. My first time in Milwaukee, got to catch a Brewers versus Cubs baseball game. It was amazing. August, we took it back down to Florida, Kissimmee with HR Florida, their conference, their expo. September, we were in Pembroke Pines, Florida with HR Association of Broward County. Took it out to NSA North Texas and Dallas. That was fun. And then NSA DC in Bethesda. That was special. It was the first time that my mom has gotten to see me speak professionally. She's seen me practice. Yeah, we're talking about practice. But the first time she actually got to see me speak live. I got to MC the Comtech annual conference. It was amazing. They gave away a car. I never thought. I said, can I win? Can I get a little ball and draw my own ball? I'm trying to get a new whip. That was amazing in September. October, we took it over to Telford, England, PSA UK. What a blast with my professional speaker colleagues over across the pond in the UK. Thank you to David Baum for bringing me in for the Apex Chamber, their annual meeting. That was an absolute blast. And then I capped off October with Paynes Valley. I had a speaking event in Branson, Missouri. Got to play Tiger Woods golf course. That was certainly a highlight. Got to hang out in Bentonville with my buddy Jamie and his family. Got the tour of Wally World, Walmart. That was a blast. Took it to Kansas City. Got to hang out with my professional speaker colleagues in KC. Thank you to NSA Kansas City for showing up, showing out. Went to Richmond, actually Glen Allen, Virginia, and that was special because my sister got to join me. As you see, there's a common tie around some of the highlights of family, of friends, of signature moments. I want to say thank you to Rupesh for bringing me in, EO of Richmond, Entrepreneurs Organization of Richmond. Raleigh Metro Sherm brought me back for the 5th straight year. I remember doing your leadership, the leadership summit. That was back during COVID, online. And then I remember, I think, wearing our masks the next year. 5 years in a row. It's been absolutely amazing. I served on 2 boards, actually 3 boards. NSA Carolinas, Echo, which we had our big Deep End event in November, which was an amazing affair. And then Wake Med Foundation, the golf tournament, the clay shooting. just doing great things for great causes. We've got the courage to confront crisis, confronting the mental health crisis. If you or someone you know is struggling with mental health, my encouragement is to seek help. And if you need to take that first step, come and talk to me. I'll give you guidance, give you direction. I'm here to help. Let's stop sweeping it under the rug. And let's have the courage to confront it head on. It impacts everyone. Each and every one of us is touched by mental health, either for us or for our loved ones, our friends, our family, our community members. It touches everyone. NSA, we had our first chapter retreat under the new board. That was amazing. Eloquence and ethics. Got to head to Omaha. I'd never been to Omaha. I used to live in Grand Island, Nebraska. My MPI Heartland people showed me nothing but love. Ended up getting back to Minnesota. It was chilly, but Holly Zielinski had a speaker showcase. Thank you so much to Nationally Speaking Inc. I'm excited to continue the partnership with y'all. And then ended up wrapping up November in Austin. NSA Austin hosted the NSA Chapter Leadership Institute. I'm honored to serve as a mentor, to serve as a liaison. It's been a blast. December, it was great to see my wife go to her 30-year high school reunion in Argentina. That was a great trip for her, which made me feel great as well. And then capped off the year with Own Your Spotlight. That was an in-person event. I had a couple virtual events. Thank you, Stand Tall Steve, for bringing me in. It has been an amazing year of people, places, and spaces. So many memorable experiences, signature experiences. And my hope for you is that you're able to create your own in the new year. Now, in my final newsletter of the year, I talked about the 3 C's. And I'll just give this to you quickly. Clarity, commitment, and consistency. So clarity, what do you want specifically? What do you want specifically in 2026? How will you get in the mix? Where are you going? Why are you going there? Who's going with you? Who's supporting you along the ride? Commitment. When you're committed, you move and you shake in a whole different way. Are you committed? I know you are. Take that first step. Let's go. The consistency. Let's make sure that after we take that first step, we do it again. I'm encouraging you to bet on yourself. Thank you, Amy Bernier. This is where it all started. Say yes to you. Say yes to you in 2026. I'm encouraging you. I am cheering you on. I'm excited about your growth. Now, I talked about in my newsletter, I'm looking at it now, how to set goals that actually stick in 2026. It takes thoughtfulness. It takes intentionality. It takes you being crystal clear what you want. It takes you being committed. It takes you being consistent. And it starts with taking one action each and every day. It doesn't have to be a big action. 5 minutes. Put in your calendar each and every day, whether it's a health and fitness goal, whether it's a new learning, whether it's a new skill. But I'm encouraging you, on your mark, get set, go right now. Don't wait for the perfect moment. There is no perfect moment. Actually, there is. The perfect moment is right now. I think they said if you wanted shade, you've heard this, the best time to plant a tree, to plant a seed was 20 years ago. The second best time, 19 years ago. The saying says the second best time is right now. And I believe it. Keep going. You're closer than you can even imagine. I've got the book here. You're 3 feet from gold. You're this close to having success. If you're thinking about quitting, stop it. Don't quit. Let's go. You're so close. So close. So close. Let's get it. Let's make 2026 count. Let's make it a year to remember. Let's have some fun. Let's enjoy ourselves. Let's do it with people that we enjoy being around. Let's lift up other people. Let's serve other people. Let's serve our community. Let's do it the right way, with love, with joy, with happiness, with positivity, with optimism. Let's enjoy the ride that we're going on. Enjoy the ride. and let's have some fun. So as we wrap up 2025, excuse me, woo, wee, I'm getting choked up over here. But as we wrap up 2025, and I hope that we were able to thrive in 2025. And as we look to get in the mix in 2026, well, first I got to say thank you to little Lulu girl. She took her money that she's been saving to buy me this necklace. It's got the cross. It's titled Faith. It was just such a thoughtful gift for my baby girl. I love you, Trey, as well. Love you, Maria. Love my family. Just blessed. Hashtag too blessed to be stressed. They've lifted me up. Who can you lift up this year? Who can you serve as an inspiration, as a support for? And do it with no expectation of receiving anything in return. I'm encouraging you in the new year. I'm cheering you on. I want to see you do great. I know you will. I know you can. And I know you will if you put in the work, if you put your mind to it. I'm going to go ahead and look at some of the comments because some people have shared some amazing words. And I just want to say thank you. Dr. Amna Shabir, Happy New Year. Right back to you. Christopher and Elizabeth Merrill, I need more Larry in my life. No, you don't. No one wants that. But thank you so much. My boy Cato. Oh my goodness. Cato from Maryland, living up there in New York. Larry, you are the best. It takes one to know one. Thank you so much, Cato. Thank you for all your energy, Larry. Thank you, Dr. Amna. The microphone. Yeah, you know we got to have the mic. Alexis Rivera Scott, thank you so much. Lee Gano, Happy New Year to you. Richard Lalonde, thank you so much for joining. I am thankful for the opportunity to work with you, Larry. Just wanted to stop by and say thank you. Chris would sell better. I appreciate you, brother Chris. Man, so much love. Levada Humphrey, thank you for tuning in. Richard Lalonde, I might be scared and I'm going to do it anyway. That's what I'm talking about. Asher from Voyager Academy, keep rocking it on the soccer pitch. My man Asher, I see you out there hustling. I see you out there leading the team. Gabriel, GC, Gabriel Crumley, great to see you. We need you in Maine. I'd love to come to Maine. In the summertime. Might be a little bit too cold right now. Vanessa, thank you for joining in. Rachel Witten, can't wait to see you in January. Jen Huberstad, oh, your ears must be tingling. I was talking about you and our stop in Atlanta. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Happy New Year to you, Jen. And I just want to say Happy New Year to each and every one of you. I'm wishing you all the best, continued success, continued blessings, and please know, if I can ever support you, if I can ever assist you, if I can ever help you, if I can ever serve as a resource, do not hesitate. Go ahead and give me a call. You know where to find me. My phone number is out there. My email is out there. My LinkedIn is out there. My Instagram is out there. My YouTube, Facebook, all of the channels, I'm out there, and I would love the opportunity to support you along your journey. So be safe out there. Continued blessings. Happy New Year. And we'll see you next week in January. Nothing but love. Thank you so much. Midweek, Midday, Motivational Minute, episode number 52. Signing off. Peace. I'll see you, IG. Thank you so much. YouTube, LinkedIn, Facebook. I will see you later. Alligator. After a while, crocodile. Nothing but love. Thank you so much. Thank you. Peace.